Hey knife people, it's Pocket Knife Collector. This is not a pocket knife, this is a kitchen knife. This specific model of kitchen knife is called the Cook's Knife from Spyderco. It's now discontinued. These are not the original handles. Originally this thing had black phenolic handles, and I gave one as a present to my wife. She likes to cook and she has a full set of Wusthof kitchen cutlery, but I thought, you know, Spyderco makes nice stuff. I bet they'd make good kitchen knives. So I got her a cook's knife, and indeed she did like it. It's not as big as a chef's knife. The blade's a little over 6 inches. Full flat grind, VG10 steel, made in Seki, Japan. But she dropped it, and these things originally had phenolic handles, the same black material that you see on buck hunting knives. Importantly though, on those buck knives, there's an aluminum crossguard at the top of the handle and an aluminum pommel at the butt of the handle. So if you were to drop one of those, it would be hitting the aluminum, not the plastic, the phenolic material. Anyway, she dropped it, piece of the handle broke off. I made these Cocobolo handles as a replacement. It was an interesting project. I got a little too ambitious, I think, and I put blue micarta liners in there, which created extra opportunities for little gaps and imperfections. And I thought, you know, it's gonna be hard to keep that clean, and bacteria could accumulate in those gaps. Might not be a safe knife to use. So when the opportunity came up to get another one of these as a factory second on sale, so there's a little notch there, I did. This one wasn't originally broken. It had the same black phenolic handles, and my wife dropped it and broke it in the same place. Shoot, darn it. Well, I also picked up a serrated one. Same thing. She dropped it, broke off the phenolic materials, same part of the handle, both sides this time. So thought I'd better try something else. And another knife company that I had some familiarity with was Bark River Knives. So I ordered this petty model kitchen knife with, I think they called this zebra wood. It's marked CPM 154, and I bought this just shortly before the big scandal where Bark River came out and acknowledged that they had been mislabeling some of the steel on some of their recent model knives. Now this isn't one of the models that they admitted to doing that to, but there are some rust spots on here, and CPM 154 is supposed to be pretty stainless, so that's a little concerning. Anyway, this knife is still usable, but it's a little smaller than the Cook knife from Spyderco, and it might be made out of garbage steel. So when the opportunity came up to give Microtech a try, when I heard they were getting into the kitchen cutlery game, I thought, yeah, let's check that out. Now, Microtech is best known for a very different style of knife for a very different kind of purpose. So here's the Microtech Halo. This is one of their very famous out the front automatic knives. Here's the Combat Troodon. This is double action. Not exactly kitchen cookware, but you know, they do make other stuff, and they use their own proprietary steel, which is a slight tweak of Bowler's M390. It's M390 MK from Microtech knives. It is chemically different than M390, but not by much, just in, you know, the trace elements. Boy, that's a big box. I suppose they use this same box for all of their different kitchen knives. So their largest chef knife might need a box this big. That's not what I've got here. This is the boning knife with G10 ivory handles and a bead blasted bolster with a stone-washed blade. Now, one of the things that appealed to me about this was that bolster. Okay, we got stickers, information about this series. What's this? We got a cleaning cloth. All right, so we've got a boning knife profile. Tang is a little bit proud, but it's rounded over, it's crowned. We've got good texture on this white, well, ivory colored G10, and titanium bolsters, right where my wife tends to break knives. So she's breaking plastic. I don't think she's going to break titanium. Made in the USA. Steel is coming from Austria, but the manufacturing is all done in the US. It's pretty hefty. That's the first thing I'm noticing about it. Full flat grind. Here it is compared to the Spyderco Cook's knife. So it's got a little more reach. It has a sharpening choil, and yeah, you can pinch it there if you want to do pinch grip. And it's got a little felted sheath for storing it in a drawer without cutting your fingers. These are available in some other colors as well. They've got a kind of like a teal colored one and a black one. And I think they had, maybe there was a reddish one. I don't remember. Big bolts. All right, well, I'm gonna give this to my better half and see what she thinks of it. Maybe I'll have an update at some point for y'all. If this was interesting to you at all, I hope you give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'll keep showing you knives. Thanks. Bye.